Honor, if you look at this woman, you see that God is wonderful. God creates something beautiful. A bouncing baby girl. Look at what God creates. Your Honor, all of this is for one person.
All of this
is for one person.
Oh.
Only this woman. Your Honor, this my client have bring this defendant before you because this man want to cheat my client. Your Honor, according to the Bible, it said that give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give to God what belongs to God. Your Honor, this man wants to take what belongs to Caesar and eat it. Your Honor, my client here was the girlfriend for the defendant. And the defendant take care of my client 7 years. He paid my client school fees, everything for 7 years, and take my client from SS to university. My client finished school, her eyes open, and she know that this man is not a illiterate. So she's not the type for this. All of this. Mighty Afajato.
Mountain.
Mighty. Your Honor. So my client said that he wants to break up with the defendant. But the defendant also said that, oh, I want to marry you. But my client said that, no, I can't marry you because you are a illiterate.
Illiterate.
Yeah. Illiterate. And so the man said that he wants to die. He sang, "Me dafa dadamia, oh dadamio."
All right, thank you. Move on to the merits of the case.
He sang all of that and go to the beach to go and kill himself. Your Honor, the man wants to kill himself. That one is against the law. Ghana law. Kill yourself. At 2.
Suicide.
Chapter suicide.
No. Carry on.
Okay. Kill yourself. Act 2, chapter suicide. It's a criminal crime for the Ghana
crime.
Law. Yeah. So Your Honor, charge the man for crime against.
What is your case? You just told me the guy took care of your
Yes.
your
But Your
client.
Honor, I point you to one case. Another case. As he go and kill himself, he meets a woman and he married a woman. The woman father have a lot of money, and the man give all this thing to this man. So right now, this man, as he's sitting there like this, he have a lot of money, a lot of company, all because my client says simple no.
Oh.
So Your Honor, this man has failed to give my client share for saying the no, so that he land in the riches, in the wealth. So Your Honor, we have come before you.
Okay, so if bottom line, what you're saying is that her leaving the defendant,
yes,
is what brought the wealth.
Thank you, Your Honor.
To the defendant.
Simple and short.
So you are asking for
my client share of all the money right now the man go and get. Fortis attachamentum velado processmentum ad hominem.
You know, you are
oblivious onum.
You're just unbelievable.
I arrested my case.
You rest your case.
Thank you. I arrested.
I don't know how you get your cases, especially cases you bring to my courtroom. Every case you brought to this courtroom, I'm
Your
waiting.
Honor, I do a research before I bring a case.
So how do you get your cases? Do you
They
look
say
for
that they look for cheap lawyer, best cheap lawyer, and they get me. I'm the best cheap lawyer in all the Ghana lawyers. I charge you small, but I make sure I win the case.
Have you ever won a case?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
Yet they still come for you.
Yes, because I charge small.
You charge small.
Yes.
Very well.
If I don't win, you go home. If I win, you pay.
But you've never won. So how are you paid?
Your Honor, nyame kwenemi.
All right.
Please, I beg you. So, as you listen to my case, have mercy on me. Let me win this one. Only
Very well.
one, I beg you.
I'll see what I can do for you.
So, Your Honor, you want to take something small, 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Something
Please.
small.
Yes.
Are you paid by how much you charge, or you are paid
Your
in
Honor,
percentages by the percentages of the damages you
Your
secure
Honor,
for?
sometimes I lie that I take per 2 minutes, but I lie. It's all the trick. But I tell them that if I win, the money I charge, I take 20%. That's why I raise the money to big money so that I get more. So 100,000, then I get more.
No
So
problem.
please, thank you.
Let's see what I can do for you. All right.
If I win, me and you, we get something to share. Okay?
All right. Let's hear from the defense. Lawyer for the defendant.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Of course, it's a pleasure to be in your court. Your Honor, my name is, as you know, Ignatius, and you know the rest.
Don't attempt to spell it.
Okay, then let me just pronounce it.
Pronounce it.
Benmenija.
Very well.
Your Honor, you know, like you said, it is always very ridiculous the cases my learned colleague here brings to the court. And I happen to always be the defendant for the defense all the time. Yes, Your Honor, you know what I mean. But Your Honor, this case, again, is another case that has come before you. And Your Honor, the plaintiff here is accusing my client of something he knows nothing of.
You see, in my courtroom, what I prefer is, are we on the same page with the
Yes,
levels
we are.
of accusation?
Yes, we are going. We are going.
At
We
the
are going
point-
straight to the point, Your
Wait.
Honor.
From the point of your client taking care of the plaintiff.
Yes.
Do you agree? Are we on the same
Absolutely,
page?
yes, Your Honor.
To the
it's very
point.
true.
At the point of she asking that she wasn't interested in the relationship anymore.
And dumping my client.
Are we on the same page?
Absolutely, Your Honor. But the only difference is that my learned colleague here made a statement
So-
where I would like to correct.
Let's help people watching and people listening in this courtroom to see the fairness in our cases and our trial. Are we on the same page that he went to the seashore to commit suicide?
He went to the seashore, but not to commit suicide, Your Honor, because suicide is against the law, and my client here is not someone who breaks the law. So he decides that I will not take my life because my life is not mine, Your Honor. So my client never went to the seashore to go and commit suicide. He rather went to the seashore to clear his head.
Need I remind you that my courtroom is not a political platform?
I am sorry, Your Honor. I was taken over by my ambition to be a politician. So I'm sorry for that. I want to be the next MP for our constituency. But Your Honor, that correction has been made. He went to the seashore to clear his head, and that is where he met his beautiful wife. And Your Honor, my client is accusing, the plaintiff here is accusing my client, saying that he wants money from him because she's the one who made him get everything that he got. Your Honor, what we would like to tell this honorable court and yourself is that, and my learned colleague and his client here, is that, Your Honor, this was an act of God. It was a mere act of God, because it was God who hardened this Jezebel. The plaintiff. Yes, it was God who hardened her heart.
Hold on. Is she called Jezebel?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
name
it
is
was a slip of tongue. Because in the children's picture, this is how Jezebel looks. So when I saw her, I thought it was Jezebel. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
What is her name?
Your Honor, her name is Sheila Menu. Her nickname is Jezebel.
So, Your Honor, it looks like I would have to take back my apology because I can always address
No,
her
but you
as-
can't call people by their nicknames in my courtroom.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. So, the plaintiff here, who is also known as Jezebel, her heart was hardened by God. Just like how God hardened the heart of Pharaoh in the Bible. Do you remember Pharaoh, Your Honor?
I do.
The Pharaoh, the one, the Ramsey Pharaoh, the one that...
I do remember.
Okay.
Now, where are you driving at?
Your Honor, what I'm saying is that like Nebuchadnezzar.
Wait, let me.
I'm singing because he sang. Ahantainti odani abuwa abuwa. So, Your Honor, God did not want to turn her into an abuwa or an animal. So he only hardened his heart so that we can see the glory of God. Her heart. So we can see the glory of God. And Your Honor, this is the glory of God.
Do you have everything so far? Janet, do you have everything so far?
I have everything.
Please, just run us by what you have.
Lawyer Nicodemus Nebuchadnezzar. Lawyer Nicodemus Nebuchadnezzar. Lawyer Nicodemus Nebuchadnezzar. That is all for now.
Francisca, you've been writing all this while?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you very much.
So, Your Honor, what I would finally want to say is that, Your Honor, looking at this woman here, if Your Honor, if the court would permit, I would love her to stand up so that we see how she is. Your Honor, can she stand for us?
To what end? It
Your
has
Honor,
to-
I just want to prove something to the court. That this woman here has popo bili.
And that is what?
And, Your Honor, will you marry somebody with popo bili?
No.
Exactly. So it is God's plan that this man wouldn't have married somebody with popo bili.
Let's see what that is.
You can see, Your Honor. You see, Your Honor, she can't stand still.
And that is what?
Your Honor, that is what we term popo bili.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection. Your Honor, this is not a Kopo Guli. This is only alarm shaking. She is a bouncing baby girl. So,
So, Your Honor, can you trust somebody who can stand still for 1 second?
Let me hear from the defendant. Gentlemen, your name?
Your Honor, Mr. James Della.
James.
Della.
Wow, what a name. You agree to everything so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree that she breaking up with you led you to the beach to commit suicide and met a lovely woman who decided to marry you?
As a matter of fact, Your Honor, I did not go to the beach to commit suicide.
Speaking to the microphone. Let them. I want to hear you. Be closer to them.
Okay, I did not go to the beach to commit suicide. I went there to clear my head.
objection, Your Honor.
Let's hear you.
Your Honor, my colleague give the mic a paw.
Your Honor, that is not true. I was only
No,
telling my client to speak into the microphone.
No, even if you gave him a point, it's just right that you whisper into your client's ears to get them on track.
Then let me also whisper to my client.
Fair?
Draw. Fair.
Thank you, my lord.
So, for how long did you know her?
Your Honor, I've known this lady for 7 years.
I prefer you refer to her as the defendant.
The
The plaintiff, sorry.
Plaintiff. I've known the plaintiff for 7 years.
All right. How would you call the relationship you had with her, or how would you judge it? How would you assess it? The relationship you had with her before the breakup?
Before the breakup, Your Honor, I'll say it was an intimate one. And we were even preparing to marry. That's why I did all those investments.
Did you love her?
Very much, Your Honor.
How rich are you now?
By God's grace, I can't give a round figure or something. The companies and industries, the firms, there are too many.
Well, Your Honor, if I could come in here, you know that Ghanaian businessmen, the very rich Ghanaians, we don't know their worth because they haven't declared their assets. So he's one of them.
My point in all of this is, by the way, sorry, which of the laws are you arguing with today?
Your Honor, I'm using Commonwealth of Nations Common Law of Common Sense.
If that is what you are using, then common sense is that if you rejected me and I've made my wealth, there's no point in sharing that with you. But if you were going to plead and argue with the Bible, then you could have had a good case.
Then, Your Honor, the number 2 law I want to use is
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, you are giving him a paw because he says he's using common law, and you say Bible. I mean, you're not using Bible.
Objection, Your Honor.
So,
Your Honor, I'm using Commonwealth of Nations of the Bible. Common law of common sense in the Bible.
if you are using the Bible, then how would you argue your case? Try it again and let's see if we can get something for your client.
Okay, Your Honor. According to the Bible, Ignatius Momentum.
Objection, Your Honor. It looks like my client is making fun of my name. My learned colleague here.
Your Honor,
I was
is
giving you a
Latin.
good chance. Today, I
Yes,
wanted to
yeah.
honor your request.
Your Honor, I was coming up with a Latin before I jump into your listing for
You don't have time for Latin.
Okay, fine. Then, Your Honor, according to the Bible, love your neighbor as yourself. Your Honor, as you are sitting here, this one is a neighbor to this one. Look at the way that they sing, the distances. So, love the neighbor as yourself and give your neighbor money. Peter said that money and this thing I don't have. But in the name of God, get up and walk.
So-
my kind don't want to get up and walk. She want the money.
And I thought you were going to use something like, you see,
And that's one too.
he said
what
you-
you have in your head.
love even your enemies.
Love it. Don't worry.
So, and she is not your enemy.
No, that's why I use neighbor.
Will you let me help you win something
Help
today?
me. Help me. Help me.
Objection, Your Honor.
What?
Your Honor, I believe in the Bible. It says, "Love your neighbor and pray for your enemies." But he has already prayed for her, and it says nothing about giving money to your enemies.
The Bible says, do good to all men.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, he's not. You won't do bad to him, will you? No. Will you do bad to your neighbor?
Of course not.
You heard him, Your Honor.
Yet still, we are taught to love all. And love is given, love is sharing, love is patience, love is forgiving. So I encourage you, with the law that he has cited, that is how my court operates. If we've all agreed that we use every law that is presented here, so long as it's in existence, then we go by that. So with that law, today, we were all here when our fine lawyer told us that he's never won a case. And he charges according to the cases he wins. And he's never won the case. It tells on his dressing. And it is my hope that these things will change. Because you can afford it, I choose to step outside the Constitution of Ghana and the laws of Ghana and to use the Bible to plead to you that.
Your Honor, I believe that your plea has fallen on, I wouldn't say deaf ears, but semi-deaf ears.
Look,
But
listen to me. Don't ever try my patience.
Your Honor, we are not. We
No,
are just saying
listen
that
to me.
we are going to listen
to
you.
me. Sit down.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, you stand. All I'm telling you is, have mercy. If you can afford it, at least give her some money to go and take care of herself. She's been good to you. At least you loved her once.
Objection,
What?
Your Honor.
To what?
Your Honor, if you want to kill the snake, Trinity prayer, cut the head off. Your Honor, don't say some money. We charge 100,000. Maybe mention 100,000 or 200,000 or 300,000. Anything below we don't like. We beg you.
You are serious?
Yeah.
I was trying to help, but I think that I cannot help. I think he is an ingrate to the core, and he doesn't even appreciate what I'm trying to do for him. So
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. The case against you is dropped. You are free to go. This court is adjourned.
Thank you.